Kraft makes this cauliflower mac and cheese version, and I said, you know what? Let me try it. Remember before you said you don't like cooked vegetables?
Yeah.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cauliflower inside your mac and cheese.
I didn't think that.
That's a good one though. You liked it. Don't play yourself.
I like the mac and cheese. Hey everyone, it's Rayne from Fun Times with Rayne today with my daddy.
Hello.
So normally we would go to restaurants and other places for dinner, but today
Someone wanted steak with mac and cheese. I know it's not like homemade mac and cheese, it's like box Kraft stuff, but that's the stuff that she likes.
The ones I really like.
But she wanted specifically her steak and her mac and cheese. Today she's gonna try some roasted broccoli, which I pan-seared in a cast iron pan with a little bit of olive oil. What do you mean not ready for it?
I'm not ready for it.
It's good stuff. A little bit of olive oil, a little bit of salt, a little bit of crushed pepper, and garlic. And the steak, I can't tell you how I do that. Maybe. And mac and cheese, a standard box mac and cheese with a little bit of butter, a little bit of milk.
Milk.
Oh yeah, you put a little bit of milk in it. Hmm?
How about water?
Really? Oh, well, you gotta boil the noodles down. Then when you drain it, then you put a little milk, put a little bit of butter. You know?
Okay.
Look at that. Look at that, perfectly cooked. Medium rare.
Medium rare.
And that's how she's been eating it since she was a child.
When I have my macaroni and cheese, right when I make it, don't tell this to anybody. It's a secret. I put garlic, a little bit of garlic powder in my macaroni and cheese to give it more of a kick.
Oh yeah? It's good.
He had it before. He thinks it's really good.
She's made it for me before. It was really good. But what I want you to try is that broccoli.
I love your steak. I've told this to him before. Whenever you make steak, I feel like I'm in a 5-star restaurant right now.
And today we are washing all this stuff down with sparkling ice. I got coconut limeade. What you got?
Coconut limeade.
Coconut limeade. Oh, I said lime. What did I say? Lemonade? Coconut limeade.
And I have black raspberry.
Oh boy.
I'm having a small little bite.
Oh boy. Let's get this ready for her. Oh, be careful. And remember, there's a little pepper in it. Go ahead. Here, try this one.
Nah.
Try that one.
I'm
just putting it out. Wow.
I'm just gonna have a small piece.
Want this one then? Instead, because that one's small.
I have a little bit.
No, trade me.
Okay. 3, 2, I'm scared.
I promise you. Just try it.
I like it.
Just try it. You haven't even tried it.
I had a little bit of
No, you didn't. No? Alright, fine. I'll eat it. That part I'm not going to eat because you put that in your mouth.
I don't like cooked vegetables. But other than that, it's actually really good.
Yeah?
It's an all 10. 5 stars.
I'm glad you like it.
I like it. I love it. Now I was going to ask you a question. Has any of your friends or family members ever had your steak?
No. Anyone outside of you? No.
No? How come?
Because I never had to make it for anybody.
So, I have a question for you.
Sure.
For you guys. Do you think that you should try the steak?
Alright, well, I kind of relax on eating. I'll tell you guys what I do to make the steak. Very simple.
Very simple.
No matter the cut.
Very simple.
No matter the cut of your steak. And coat them with kosher salt. And I'm talking about like, not just like, I'm talking about coat the entire thing. Top, bottom, sides. You set it aside. You don't put it back in your fridge. You put it back in your fridge, you're gonna let it get cold again. You don't wanna cook cold food because then it shrinks and it gets tough. You don't want that. What you do is you leave it out and you let it sit for maybe about a half hour. What that does is it allows the meat to come down to room temperature, and actually the salt tenderizes the steak, so it makes it softer. Once I'm done with tenderizing the steak, you rinse the salt off, dry it real nice and dry with a paper towel, and get your pan nice and hot. Now, I personally use cast irons, but make sure it's hot, like, so keep it on a medium. You don't want to put your cast iron on a high heat. You will burn your steak, you'll burn anything. Keep it at medium until it gets nice and smoky, and then hit it with the olive oil. put your steak on. So depending on how, what's up?
The type of olive oil specifically.
Whatever olive oil I have here, honestly. I'll time it depending on how thick the steaks are. So these are about 1.5 inches. So you're looking about 4.5, anywhere from 4 to 5 minutes for medium rare.
There's so much instructions. I can't
It
even
is.
remember that.
And I do because I remember it from memory. Then once that first 4.5, 5 minutes is over, you flip them to the other side. Now what I do is I take a dollop. I take a dollop of butter, put it in a pan, put some fresh garlic, oregano, Italian seasoning, parsley, and a little bit of garlic powder, and then I tilt the pan down to me, and I just take a spoon and I spoon the top of the steak, so the underside that was already cooked, that top side it keeps its moisture. Once that's done, your 4.5, 5 minutes is up. You let them rest for at least a few minutes.
You're gonna lose.
Ate all your mac and cheese. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I ate all my mac and cheese because if you know me as well as my daddy does, I will save all of my favorite food that is on that plate for last. Because if I eat all of it, and I'm like, oh more. For example, like when I have my hash browns, right? When my mommy makes it, she makes it curly with an ingredient called sesame. It's like it's a seasoning, right? But then it turns the food that you put in orange.
Right.
I always save that one for last because it is my favorite.
Now there's one thing. There are many things I can replicate, but your mom's hash browns, I can't do that. I don't know why. She makes them a certain way and I can't do it.
So, because you taught you guys on how to make steak, I'm gonna teach you guys on how to make the macaroni and cheese that I would make. What company is it called again? The company that we use for the mac and cheese?
Kraft?
You would take water, right? And then you would fill it all the way up into the line, and then you have to mix it with a fork or a spoon, and then I will put it in the microwave, right? And then you put it for 3 minutes and 30 seconds. But while you are waiting, there is a little cheese packet that is in there. Some cheese to it, so now you would...
Is it powdered cheese? Powdered stuff, right?
Yeah, powdered stuff. And then what I do, I would do this. Kind of like shake it until it's all the way at the bottom, because if it's at the top, it's going to be a little hard to put it in.
That's a good tip.
Once it's ready, you would take it out. Sometimes there would be the water would still be there. Normally, it would dissolve. It's like a strainer, I think, or something. And then you pour out the water, but make sure that the noodles don't come out.
Right.
But open the packet, pour it in, and we'll mix it until you see orange. I would normally put like any cheese, a mozzarella, cheddar, American. I would always do mozzarella, but it still comes out orange. That's okay because of the orange packet. If you have it, you can put in a little bit of garlic powder. Because one time I added a little bit too much, and it was
super garlicky?
It was really garlicky, but I still ate it.
Really?
I still ate it.
Yeah, so you want to give your rating on the food?
Rayne of this amazing food that tastes like from a five-star restaurant.
I'm my hardest critic, honestly. I think the came out a nice medium rare, which it's been a hit and miss for me lately. Sometimes I want to do medium rare and they end up coming up a little medium or too rare, and then I gotta hit it in the pan again. But today it came out perfect.
Like always.
The broccoli, I put too much red pepper flakes in it.
Oh, spicy?
Yeah, it was a little too spicy for me, but it was good. And the mac and cheese was just good.
I didn't see you coughing or something, or your face being red.
And what about you?
I mean, I would give this a rating of infinity stars right now because.
And normally,
Steak,
she will eat all her steak, but she wants to have steak and eggs in the morning. And so we'll keep that for tomorrow morning.
The macaroni and cheese. I loved it. I still love it even after you said there was cauliflower in it. The only part I did not like about this dish.
It was this one piece of broccoli that she didn't even eat.
And then I like it.
Now we're ready for dessert.
A few moments later.
So what do we got here?
We have a cookie and I think that's mint gelato.
Yes, Talenti's mint chocolate chip gelato. Cheers.
Cheers. They're good. Like chocolate. How'd you make this? Did you make it homemade? Did you buy the?
Nope.
Did you buy?
I bought the. I used the Pillsbury cookie dough, the one that comes like in the packages.
Oh, that's a good company.
Yeah, I put 3 in the cast iron. Preheated the oven at 350. Put a little bit of ham spray in the bottom, and then put 3 of the little cookies in there. Cooked it for about 50 minutes. Came out. Put a little divot. I could put a divot, like a little hole, so I can put the ice cream right in the middle so it doesn't move.
It's some.
Oh, and that's the magic shell.
Think of it as like a chocolate syrup, except that when you pour it on something cold, it will freeze up, and it will turn into kind of like a dry thing. Is there any secret ingredients in this?
And the secret ingredient, honestly, is love. Aww.
That's every single thing that everybody makes.
I love using these little pans.
I mean, like with these little pans, you can put in like a gourmet dinner in this.
You can actually. You can make a small little meal with this.
Did you make this yourself?
What?
The gelato? Cause you said like you made it yourself.
No, but I soon will be making my own ice cream. I do have an ice cream machine. I know. I do have one. So don't judge me. Look, they judging me.
Hey!
Don't judge. Listen, I love to cook, and sometimes I can make my own ice cream.
I made my own ice cream once. Because I had this little kit for like a kid's one.
Oh yeah.
And then you put like I think ice and like a little powder that they have, and they made my own ice cream. We never made our own ice cream before.
I've made it plenty of times.
Yeah.
I also have a bread machine too. I'm done.
I'm not.
I'm gonna finish up here. Click like and subscribe to this channel. Comment on anything that you might have seen here. Maybe you might have a recipe on how to make your own steak or something different with a cast iron. You know, please leave all that below, and maybe I'll try to replicate it.
And if you have like any suggestions, we should do a video on like a different food review. If we should try any new recipes, if we can, we can try to do those suggestions. And if we can, we'll also reply to them to see if we can do it or not.
Yep. Thank you, everybody, and see you soon. Right? Peace. What is it you're saying?
Rating on our foods.
What is it?
Rating on our foods. Rating on our foods.
I guess we have a theme song now.
Dessert time. Dessert time. It is dessert time. It is dessert time.